Honestly, I feel like Natalie was performing this whole episode. Hi my loves, I'm Let It Go From Run Away, where we have culture, conversation, and community. In today's video, I'm coming to you all with a Baddies East video. Now, before I hop into it, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me get to that 10K by the end of the day, baby, period, point blank. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you're having a really good day. It's probably a Monday by the time I upload this video. And yes, let's just hop into the things, okay? So first things first, I feel like if you watched any of my other reviews, you know I do Young and Reckless. Like, what is it? All of these reality TV shows are fighting over food. Like, what the fuck is it? Okay? Anyway, Zeus gives us their recap like they always do. Smiley is convulsing out of the wheelchair. Girl, she done fell out the wheelchair, fell and hit her head, rolling on the floor, my neck and my back. And I don't know. Taseki starts talking like, oh, she's faking. Oh, she's faking. This girl is faking. How's this girl's faking? So now he's like, yo, y'all gotta chill. We're in a foreign country. Like, y'all really need to chill. Which is true. Like, I don't care what y'all saying. Y'all already know. Like, granddaddy Jamaican. Like, bitch, we not playing over in no foreign country. I don't care what y'all say. Like, that's definitely not what we're doing. Second starts getting, you know, activated. I'm gonna smack her. I'm gonna smack her 3 times. They're going to the sprinter because the second is like loud. She don't really care. They call Anna Mac over there. And like, Anna Mac, like, isn't she giving us a problem? This and the third. Don't you think she faking? I'm gonna smack her. Vicky was like just trying to get Taseki to kind of chill, but Taseki is over. She's like, yeah, we've been in Jamaica, we can't even have no fun, and it's all because of Smiley. She keep doing all this weird stuff. I'm so sick of her. I'm about to punch her. Taseki was just over it. She wanted to have a good time, but I feel like, girl, wrong place, wrong time, wrong road. Shout out to Portia. Like, in the confessional, like, I just feel like she probably at the hospital bullshitting the doctor when she said that. I thought that Biggie is funny. Biggie is funny. So Natalie gets all of the girls together. She's like, you know what, let me take off my glasses. I want you to know this is a real serious situation. She is currently at the emergency room right now. This is not a game. This is not a drill. She's in there. She was convulsing. She was having seizures, and we need to be serious. I know everybody doesn't think that she's being honest, but I'm just telling you what it is. I don't know if she was taking pills. I don't know what she was doing. So I need to know what was happening on the bus. Sky speaks up and said, listen, this is why I was giving her some compassion, because I really feel like the situation that was happening was very serious. She was drinking more than what she normally does. She had about 4 shots is what she said, but we were doing our regular baddie shot o'clock, and I don't know why, but it was just a little bit too much for her. They ended up splitting up. So we're going to split up because it's going to be too much if we go out together. So we're going to split up, and then we're going to come back together for dinner. She's like, well, the surprise that we have is that Bobby and Suki are both here for you, you know, here for us, and then we'll go for it about then. The girls was like, well, I'm just so sick of us being split up, but I think it was just too much for like security and cameras. It would have been easier to have them split up. They always been split up though. Like, it's nothing new. Even on motherfucking vacation, y'all hoes can't even be together. Like, what is it? What, why? So they're going to the market, and in the process, Smiley starts to wake up, and she's like, what happened? Where's my son? Did somebody beat me up? Like, she's like, she does not remember, which is in a line with when you have seizures, right? So it was like, oh, I don't know, Smiley, you have to relax, you know, you have to sit back, you had a seizure. She was like, yeah, I know. She's like, do you have a history of a seizure? She was like, yeah, I know, it's regular. So you mean to tell me, Zeus, y'all aren't giving these bitches no motherfucking physical, no health questionnaire or nothing, not a Google Doc form, bitch? Do you take nothing? Y'all don't even know if they on regular medication or not. Y'all just allowing people to show up. You don't know if they have medical conditions or not. I'm not convinced, because Lemmy is always talking about Zeus is a $1 billion. We're on set to be a $1 billion company, and y'all, you mean to tell me y'all don't even have physicals, medical history at the minimum? Anyway, they said that she was drinking. She's like, how many shots did you have? She gonna say 7. This lady said 7 shots. Everybody said she was only taking 4, but the lady had said 7. I don't even know what to make of that. I'm just moved the hell on because I don't got time. Smiley, you ain't about to play with my time. Not right now, Smiley. So Bobby and Suki are in the sprinter, and they kind of break the news to the girls or whatever. And you know, Natalie says house B is being a little insensitive, and I don't really necessarily like that. So, you know, we need to kind of do things differently. And you know, they start walking off, and they was like, well, I need security, I need y'all to cover me because I'm a Baddie boy, y'all know I'm in Jamaica. Like, Bobby, shut up. And they get off of the bus. They're like, come on y'all, let's smile. He gonna be like, come on y'all, let's smile for Smiley. Like, Bobby is a mess. They go to the market, they're shopping. SUKI tries on some handmade stuff. Very cute, just touristy stuff. Shout out to the local tourists getting to the check. Go get the money, go get the money. Hey, go get the money, go get the money. Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. That's the fucking vibe. You feel me? All 2024. That is the vibe. Automatic eats ganipas. They're like, oh, look, 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 Rolly, come here, come here. Like, not Rolly, Biggie, they all eat it. They like so Taseki and what you call them, Camilla tried. They tried to say it tastes like cum or whatever. She's like, oh, it tastes like cum. I would eat this shit all day. Like, ganipas do not taste like that. Like, it's a really good fruit. I don't know why people is bugging. And I feel like in Maryland, don't y'all have like Puerto Rican people? Y'all ain't never eat no ganipas before. Like, that's wild. But it was cute. It was like the culture. Like, yeah, that's cute. So the girls sit around and they're like, yeah, you know, hopefully we'll send some prayers to Smiley. Sky said she really wasn't feeling it because that whole situation with Smiley really did impact her. And she said that she really wasn't fully, completely being herself because she was really impacted by the situation with Smiley. I mean, having a medical emergency is triggering to a lot of people. A lot of people, it's like fight or flight. They don't know how to respond, or it triggers them into thinking about different situations, and you put your body at in a panic mode. So, you know, I think that that was genuine. Rolly split ways because, you know, she was upset. You know, Smiley is leaving the hospital. She's like, this is the worst place ever. Like, Smiley, first of all, lady, I don't even know what to say, because I really feel like she was probably talking about the hospital. And I don't know, I just feel like when us Americans go to like other places and they're treating us in an emergency situation, we judge their medical facilities, and it's just given like privileged American. Hate that, don't like that, 2 thumbs down, loser, like T would say. And those people probably trying to do the best that they can. Like she said, they were in a foreign country. They could have been in there trying to harvest a fucking eggplant, okay? They could have been in there trying to harvest one of them kidneys or something. And, you know, they probably did the best that they could. And like, oh, this is the worst place ever. Instead of having a little gratitude for the situation that probably could have turned real deadly real quick. You over there taking them some fake Percocets, giving you seizures and carrying on. If you know that you got a seizure condition, why would you take 7 shots according to you? So even if the situation in the medical condition was right, y'all following me? You did this knowing that this is the end result. I'm gonna give y'all, for instance, a very practical for instance, a real life for instance. I have asthma. You got eczema. I have asthma, right? I've had it all my life. It's manageable, it's managed. However, if I drink wine, something about wine, I don't know what it is, I don't know, something about wine, which wine is like my drink of choice when I am drinking, because right now it's dry January. What day is it, girl? 14 days, baby, 14 days. Let me get that. But if I go out, for instance, and I have a little bit of wine, it does not matter. Red, white, my wine of choice is Pinot. I'm a good Pinot Grigio girl, okay? If I drink some wine, I'm gonna get tight. It just does not matter. It does not matter. It happens every time without fail, whether I have 1 glass or 2 glasses. It's just something that's in wine that triggers my capillaries to restrict, and I need my inhaler when I drink. That's like me going out. When my homegirls be out, I don't got no inhaler. I don't have no inhaler on me. I know it. Like she said, she knows that she has seizures. I know that I have asthma, and when I drink wine, it triggers me. That's like me going out to the club or to the bar, to the lounge, or over for a girls' night, and I know I don't have no asthma inhaler, but I drink some fucking wine. Now why? I would never. There's been instances when I've been out and I'm like, you know, oh, this is a little light. Let me not indulge because I know what's to come. Even if I ain't falling out and shaking out, I'm going to be uncomfortable. I'm not going to be my full self because I got my own little thing. Like, nah, I'm chilling right now. Where the fan at, y'all? I need some air. I need some circulation. Like, you get what I'm saying? So even if the medical thing that we saw was serious and for real, if you know that you have seizures and you know that drinking is the trigger for you and you know you took that fake ass Percocet, anyway, y'all, let's move on. Girl, we find Rolly at the jerk center, and I just think that that's hilarious because, girl, Rolly said, "The hell with this, I'm about to go get me some jerk." And she goes on to say that, you know, my dad had died from a seizure. Now, somebody on Twitter/X clocked her and said, "Girl, you said your dad had died in COVID, so which one is it?" I mean, two things can be true at once, girl. The dad could have had COVID and it then flared up the seizure. Anyway, she said, "My dad died of a seizure. This is very triggering for me. And I had to just separate myself because, you know, I battle with depression." And it probably just, you know, made her go back and revert back to those situations where you see people convulse. And she said, "I done seen seizures. I seen seizures, and I know that that's not what it looks like." You know, she was faking is what she pretty much said. I wanted to say this. Another personal story is gonna be quick. When I first started working in human service, I was working at a group home, 18 nights ago. When you was 18 nights, you had a group home job, like you was that girl. Like I was getting checks, for real. Been getting checks, been getting to the money. And the very first woman who I ever took care of, shout out to her, I hope she's doing well. I think about her often too, because I always reference this one particular lady because of the experience. She had epilepsy. She was a twin. One twin was, you know, genetically fine, whatever. This other one who got sent off and, you know, to the group home, she had seizures very bad, very bad. There's levels of seizures. The ones that she would have often are called grand mal seizures, MAL. These are the seizures that we see that people are shaking and all of this and you know whatever. And she would have this, like she had this swipe in her arm, like a BNS thing that you would do, that you would swipe in the middle of her seizure to kind of bring her down from it. I mean, she would vomit sometimes. She would lose control of her bladder. Now, this is the grand mal seizure. This is the biggest seizure that you can have. But you can also have a seizure when you're just sitting there and you kind of like go off into a daze, right? It's a thing. Sometimes people drool. They can't come out of it and you're like, "Hey," but they're like stuck. That's also considered a seizure too. So I'm saying all of this to say that because her dad had seizures in one way and we see Smiley having a seizure in a different way, doesn't mean that she wasn't technically having a seizure, right? Now, I don't know. Let me just plug it. Now walk it out. We gotta walk this thing out because there's too many things that's happening. Like, these girls is tricky. Long story short, Rolly was triggered. Okay, so production give us the update, and you know, Smiley has left the hospital and she'll be at dinner. And Natalie's in a confessional, like, yeah, and out of nowhere, Smiley leaves a hospital and she'll be at dinner. Imagine that. Like, Natalie is the house B shows up for dinner. And I'm just looking at Natalie. Natalie is funny as hell. The whole time she's been wearing her little Bob Marley hat with the dreadlocks. Like, Natalie is on vacation. She does not care. She like, "Girl, I'm wearing my little Bob Marley dreadlock thing." I think that was too funny because she ain't taking it off the whole time. She been wearing that shit all day. Anyway, a situation had happened when the cameras had went off. The girls were really actually eating, and from what it sounds like, Natalie was upset that SCOTTY started eating her food first, and she had ate a whole plate. And when another plate had came out, she said, "Oh, this is my plate too," and Natalie took offense to it. SCOTTY went outside to remove herself to go smoke by herself, and Natalie was texting SCOTTY. SCOTTY says, "Girl, fuck you." Because, like, I don't know what you're talking about, which triggers a whole situation between Natalie and SCOTTY. And now, boom, this is where the fight happens. Natalie's going off, "Girl, you're weird. You're weird. You're a liar." And then this is what SCOTTY is saying to Natalie. "Girl, you're a liar. I don't know what you're talking about." She's like, "You're weird. You texting me some F you." And SCOTTY is like, "You showing them text messages out of context." Like, SCOTTY, first of all, you're exhausting. Natalie, you on one. You know, we all know that when Natalie starts her performance, she get that voice going. She like warming up, me, yeah, like she just warm that shit right on up, and she get that Natalie Nunn annoying voice on. This is when I know she's about to start performing. So they get to tussling real quick. Scotty had falls back and she ended up kicking Natalie, and Natalie's going toward her like, yeah, go ahead, do something, do something. And she's like, yeah, and bring Smiley out here. I'm tired of y'all playing with me. This is my platform. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm tired of these weird girls. And they're like face to face. Literally, Natalie was in her face like this. It was so bad that Rolly was like going back, holding her mouth. Like it was a lot. Everybody was just kind of looking like dumbfounded because they didn't want to get into it, because we all know Scotty and Natalie are best friends. I don't care what y'all say. If y'all in a situation where y'all are friends with somebody and y'all get to fighting and tussling like that, that's not your best friend, sister. Straight like that. That ain't your friend. Ain't that your friend? That's not your friend. But anyway, Natalie is steady trying to sun Scotty. Who the fuck you talking to? Who the fuck you talking to? And Scotty's like, you lie a lot, you lie a lot. So Mariah chimes in. And Suki and Mariah starts getting at it because she like, girl, who's tired of you on? Like, you don't even know them for real. Let them hash out what they're gonna hash out. What are you even talking about? And I feel like, girl, what could Mariah even say to that? What are you gonna say about it, Mariah? You wanna jump on a bandwagon? Like, what are you gonna say about it? And anyway, they finally try to bring Smiley around after that whole situation with Scotty and Natalie. Like, that shit, I don't know if they both, I don't know what that was. They on Instagram talking about some, oh, that's just my big sister, little sister, we be fighting over whatever. Like, girl, no, that's not how that shit's supposed to go, and it's not cute, and it's not nothing. But then we see Krishana and Taseki, a very toxic sister situation, so I don't know. So Smiley comes in, Smiley sees Scotty and Natalie over getting into it before she was kind of like even introducing the scene, and she already got the, you know, I'm scared face on, whatever. So she comes over, she's like, hey, you want to play on my platform? You want to play on my platform? This is Natalie Nunn, right? She's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even know what happened. So Natalie get to shaking and gyrating. Oh, I'm okay. Natalie, she is dead ass wrong for that. Like I said, she was performing. She was acting a monkey, okay? And E.T. just comes out of nowhere and just pours some water on Smiley. And she's like, for real, y'all gonna do this to me after all of that? So all you hear is Suki in the background just saying, yeah, like, that's it, pour my shot, I'm out of here, like, I'm really going or whatever. And then Suki was the only one who said that was weird, that was corny that you would pour a shot on this girl, that you would pour water on this girl. And E.T. in the background like, oh, I don't care, I'm gonna do what I want to do, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like, it was weird. So when Suki had said something to E.T., Rolly inserts herself like, okay, and so what? Like, yeah, I know what's in your contract, sis. I know what's in your contract. I know you can't be da-da-da. So Suki said he popping it. I guess it's in her contract that she can't get into a fight with somebody, which is why I think that she brought on her girlfriend. I can never remember this lady's name. That's a damn shame. Sequoia, Shanika. What's the girl name? I can't think of her name. I can't think of the girl name. That's a shame. That says a lot. I want to call her St. Hannah. I know it's not St. Hannah though, dear girl. Suki, Priscilla, Sapphire. Damn. Oh my fucking God. Sapphire. Oh my God, girl. Sapphire's ass. Call her motherfucking cubic zirconia. Sapphire. That's how I'm going to remember it. Cubic zirconia. Because I always forget her freaking name. So, Rolly inserts herself in a situation with E.T. I feel like, girl, what you was looking for that moment for? Because it was corny. Like, I feel like Suki was standing on, like, girl, you talking to this girl like that? She a whole woman and a mother. Like, that's weird. But Suki, she was like, you know, she be inserting herself out of kilter and ate it up with the girl. I know you kept none of hoes, but not Captain Save a Hoe. A little bit, I feel like Suki, yeah, absolutely. They was dragging it, like, to pour water on this girl. Like, if you're going to embarrass her and do her little one too, try to do your big one. But to pour water all on her, all of that was really uncalled for, in my opinion. In my opinion. Say what you gotta say to the girl and keep it pushing. Like, you ain't even gotta do all that. That's just me though. That really felt like bullying, because y'all know she not gonna do nothing. You know she ain't gonna do nothing. Like Taseki said, the girl is fragile. So what you really trying to do all that about? So as this is going on, Scotty is steady popping it with Natalie, and she like, yeah, that's who you rooming with. That's who you rooming with. Dumb and dumber, a liar and a weirdo. So Natalie's like, just leave, just leave. So then she calls her back over or whatever. Then she ended up just making her leave again. She's sitting on the step like, oh my gosh, just come here, just come here. She was on the step with somebody. She was like, you know what? That's it. I'm leaving. Signing off. Smiley, you waited to go all the way to Jamaica to then leave. At the minimum, bitch, I'ma stay and enjoy myself and do some excursions on my own. Okay? If y'all ain't going with it, cool. 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 I'll be here at the bar. I'll be here at the pool. I'll be here at the jerk hut or something. Girl, I'm not about to go all the way home. She like, girl, that's it. I miss my son anyway. She didn't have that seizure. She didn't have the seizure, so that's it for her. She's out of here. We're gonna see Smiley, or no, not Smiley, Scotty and Natalie fight. Girl, that's a mess. it didn't translate well. It really didn't. It really didn't. It just didn't translate well. I would have preferred her to be on Young and Reckless. I can listen to that on the iPod, okay? It was just giving no. Let me know what y'all think. This episode was a little bit better than expected. It was a little bit more drama filled, but it's still giving like for real. Anyway, let me go, y'all. Y'all already see it's getting popped off. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.